Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the English news of Binh Phuoc radio television station and newspaper. And with you with the latest news for today. Binh Phuoc ramps up domestic market development, boosts consumption. Vietnam and Thailand upgrade ties to comprehensive strategic partnership. July launches direct shipping route to India. Ladies and gentlemen, the People's Committee of Binh Phuoc Province has issued official dispatch number 2004 to implement the Ministry of Industry and Trade's Directive number 8 on measures to promote domestic market growth and stimulate consumption in 2025.
Accordingly, the Provincial Department of Industry and Trade is tasked with enhancing connections between producers and distributors, promoting trade and supporting the consumption of local products, regional specialties, and safe food. These efforts aim to boost total retail sales of goods and services. The province also encourages businesses to apply digital technologies and implement online promotional campaigns to expand market reach and drive consumer demand. The campaign Vietnamese People Prioritize Vietnamese Goods will be further promoted, with Vietnamese products brought to rural areas and industrial zones through trade fairs, promotions, and discounts. Market inspections, particularly on pricing, product quality, and food safety, will be intensified. The Department of Agriculture and Environment is assigned to guide the development of concentrated agricultural production areas, focused on clean and green practices, ensuring food safety and supply-demand balance for fresh produce. It is also responsible for coordinating trade promotion and building brand identities for key agricultural products. Local administrations are urged to create favorable conditions for business investment, resolve production bottlenecks, and support business expansion. Meanwhile, business associations are expected to keep pace with market trends, propose support measures, and share best practices to improve competitiveness and boost the domestic market.
The People's Committee of Binh Phuoc Province has issued a directive on a comprehensive review and crackdown on environmental crimes, violations, and pollution hotspots across the province.
The provincial chairperson called on all departments, agencies, local authorities, mass organizations, and the Vietnam Fatherland Front at all levels to strengthen leadership, enhance state management, and mobilize the entire political system in protecting the environment. Efforts will also focus on addressing climate change, managing natural resources, and implementing key environmental protection measures. The provincial police have been assigned to lead the review in coordination with the Department of Agriculture and Environment, local authorities, and relevant agencies. The goal is to detect, prevent, and strictly handle environmental violations, especially at serious pollution hotspots. To improve monitoring and response, the province will also establish a hotline, deploy the BNEID app, and activate various channels to receive public reports on environmental violations.
Aiming to build a dynamic and creative and sustainable startup ecosystem, Binh Phuoc's Department of Science and Technology has issued Plan number 41 to implement support activities for startups and innovation in 2025.
The plan focuses on three key areas: promoting entrepreneurship through widespread communications, especially among youth, organizing training courses to build capacity for startup coaches, investors, and individuals or organizations with startup ideas. The training program takes the theme developing creative, innovative, flexible, adaptive, and sustainable knowledge. The plan also provides practical support for small and medium-sized enterprises and agricultural cooperatives with innovative projects covering consulting, coaching, and market linkages. Through the efforts, Binh Phuoc aims to nurture creative ideas and foster a modern, sustainable startup ecosystem aligned with the current trends of digital transformation and green economy.
Ladies and gentlemen, on May 16th in Hanoi, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính and Thai Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra co-chaired for Vietnam-Thailand joint cabinet meeting during the Thai Prime Minister official visit to Vietnam. In a spirit of friendship, trust, and mutual understanding, both sides officially announced the upgrade of their bilateral relations to a comprehensive strategic partnership, opening a new chapter in bilateral ties reflecting a long-term vision and the aspiration for sustainable development. They agreed to enhance cooperation under 3 key pillars, including partnership for peace, development, and a sustainable future, strengthening supply chain, infrastructure, and business connectivity, and aiming to increase bilateral trade to $25 billion in the near future. The two countries pledged to deepen cooperation in defense, security, education, digital transformation, and people-to-people exchange, while promoting annual high-level meetings and activities to celebrate the 50th anniversary of diplomatic relations in 2026. The meeting concluded with signing 8 important cooperation documents across various sectors. TLG under Trường Hải Group has officially announced the completion of Kỳ Hà Port dredging project in Quảng Nam Province and signed a cooperation agreement with Regional Container Lines to open a direct shipping route from July International Port in Quảng Nam Province to India. Following the upgrade, the Kỳ Hà shipping channel now meets maritime standards with a depth of minus 9.3 meters and width of 110 meters. And a total length of 11 kilometers, accommodating vessels of up to 30,000 deadweight tonnage. The project strictly complied with environmental regulations and has been handed over to the Vietnam Maritime Administration for management and operation. Upon completion, the shipping channel helps July International Port expand international connectivity and enhance logistic capacity for the Central and Central Highlands regions. On this occasion, the port also welcomed the Singapore flag China Bam vessel operated by Regional Container Lines, marking the inaugural voyage on the 5th July India route. The ship carried nearly 800 containers of import-export goods, such as spare parts, garments, furniture, and agricultural products. July International Port has also commissioned a new tugboat at July Port No. 2, equipped with modern design and compliance with national technical standards and marine environmental protection requirements. The Vietnam Academy of Science and Technology has held the Trần Đại Nghĩa Awards 2025 ceremony in Hanoi, honoring 2 outstanding scientific projects. Deputy Prime Minister Nguyễn Chí Dũng attended and presented the awards. The award-winning projects include the hanging reservoir technology for water collection on cliffs, a water supply solution for drought-stricken mountainous regions, and the development of medium-voltage electrical cabinets, demonstrating Vietnam's ability to master technology and elevate its industrial capacity. The awards recognize the perseverance of scientists, bridging research and real-world application, inspiring the aspiration to master technology for the benefit of communities and the country. The award ceremony not only honored Vietnamese intellect, but also spread the message of the pivotal role of science and technology in national development. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ho Chi Minh City Department of Industry and Trade, in coordination with the departments and agencies, launched the Ho Chi Minh City Orchid Festival 2025 with the theme of multicolored trend at Tao Đàn Park in District 1, Ho Chi Minh City. Now in its 3rd edition, the festival continues to celebrate the brand of orchids and ornamental plants, which are key agricultural products of the city. It serves as a bridge between authorities, farmers, and consumers towards the goal of developing civilized farmers, ecological agriculture, modern rural areas. This year's festival features over 200 exhibitors, including cooperatives, gardeners, and artisans, with more than 39,000 orchid products of various types on display. The event also includes a recreation of the Vietnamese soul artwork, which won a silver medal at the 2025 Taiwan-China International Orchid Show. There are dedicated spaces promoting the city's tourism and miniature orchid and bonsai garden displays. And that also wraps up our bulletin. Thanks for watching and see you next time.